Hi, this is Love, and these are my presentations of what I learned about myself in this course. Alright, let's go. Table of contents: 1. Personality type and learning style. 2. Holland code. 3. Work values. 4. Career and major research. And 5. Smart goals. Alright. First of all, my personality type test, aka Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Test, result was ESFP. It stands for extrovert, observant, feeling, and prospecting personality traits. We love vibrant experiences, engaging in life eagerly, and taking pleasure in discovering the unknown. I knew about this test before, and I am obsessed with these because most of the personality tests out there is based on like birthday, name, and random things, and they're really accurate. But this MBTI test is based on how we think, and I think it's really accurate. So I always go ask people like, "Oh, what's your MBTI?" so I can get to know them better. Okay. So ESFP, aka entertainer personalities, cons are the first, we are naturally curious and have an eye for aesthetic. We enjoy changing our environments to better every day. We seek attention from others, and even though we are always playful and look happy, we always have a listening ears to those in need. We are great listeners. And also, even though we always act like we don't really care what others say, we are really sensitive to how other people feels. So that's why we are being called friendly and talkative. And the last pros about us is that we always have positive attitude when we are mentally or physically exhausted. This brings the mood to the whole group. And our cons are that we aren't only sensitive to other people's feeling, we are also sensitive to what other people said. So we do get hurt by criticism, and we do always act like people says about us doesn't matter, but at the end of the day we think about it and gets hurt. And the other thing is that we have such a poor planning skills. This leads to being late to work, school, not turning things in deadline. All of those things can ruin career, friendship, and all the others. So I seriously need to get better at time management and planning skills. And for ESFP, our biggest trait of learning style is visual learning. It is way easy for us to watch or look at something more than reading things. So what I did back in biology class was that I was watching cartoon learning videos, and that really worked well. And also, since I love drawing, I draw diagram or like anatomy or everything down to my notebook, so that really helped me learn. And also active learning really works, such as in debate, group project, making a poster or something like these. We do love using our hands and words to study, and since we always lose attention when it comes to the topic that we are not interested of, the connection between the topic that we are interested of leads to better learning. For example, this is a picture. Oh, sorry. This is a picture I found on the internet. I'm pretty sure if you have like a Twitter, you've seen it before. More than someone giving me numbers and like difficult formulas, it's easy if they show me this. Alright. And then my Holland code was ASE, which stands for artistic, social, and enterprising. Artistic people like unstructured activities and enjoy using materials to create art. And artistic people see themselves as a talented artist, value aesthetic, and avoid convection occupations or situation. And then common traits are idealistic, complicated, introspective, sensitive, and impractical, and nonconformist. Also, S stands for social. Social people enjoy informing, training, developing, curing, and enlightening others. Social people perceive themselves as helpful, understanding, and able to teach others. Value social activities and avoid activities demanding by realistic occupations and situation. Their common traits are generous, patient, empathetic, tactful, persuasive, and cooperative. Lastly, E stands for enterprising. These people enjoy reaching organizational goals or achieving economic gain. Enterprising people see themselves as aggressive, popular, great leaders and speakers, but may lack scientific ability, value political and economic achievement, and avoid activities demanded by investigative occupations and situations. And their common traits are extroverted, adventurous, optimistic, ambitious, sociable, and exhibitionistic. Alright. These means that I am compatible with a job that involves art, design, language, self-expression, assisting, teaching, serving others, influencing others, and persuaders like working in position of power to make decision and carry out the project. I can really relate to these and thinks it's accurate because now I work at a general manager at a cafe, and I think I really suit this job. And my best career match was high school teacher, interpreter, translator, and recreational therapist. This was really surprising because I never thought about being any of them, but at the same time, I can see myself working at those occupations. Work values. First of all, like I mentioned earlier, I work as a general manager at Taiwanese boba place. I work out here for like 2 years, and my job is to make drinks, take order, cook teas, bobas, manage register money, order, solve problems of customers, and most importantly, leading others and teach them. And I think the first work value I think is important is appreciation. This is just a picture of me and my coworkers celebrating that we got $20 bill for a tip. Alright, and definition for appreciation is that to respect others and value others. This could be shown either verbally or by action. When I work with people, or just in general, I always don't forget this trait. When I take order, I always show appreciation by my tone, or just like saying thank you, which sounds like a normal thing to do, but not everyone can do it. And then when I interact with my coworkers, I always respect them and their feelings and ask them to do things nicely. Even though I'm in higher position, that doesn't mean I can be greedy and mean. And show them my appreciation by words. Say thank you for every little things they do, and I know this encourages them to work better and be nice towards others. Saying thank you makes people realize that every small thing they do matters, and there's always people who sees that. And the other trait I value is the high levels of responsibilities. Definition is that to be responsible for the words, action of one's. This is just a picture of my other manager holding drink receipt. I couldn't find any better picture. Every work requires high levels of responsibilities, no matter if it is part-time or full-time. For us, customer service, our words and actions take a much responsibilities. For example, our place doesn't have a bar that customer can see, but they can still hear us talking. So we should not really talk about something bad, like complaining about customers, gossip, or any of those above. These things will make bad reputation of the place and makes customer uncomfortable. So having responsibility is always required to work, and especially for my position, this is required more than anyone. Not only for myself, but I also need to be responsible for what other workers does. If they mess up, it is on me, so I have to keep my eyes on everyone and work with high levels of responsibilities. So, for the career research, I researched about illustrator and therapist. First of all, an illustrator is a professional artist who creates visual representations for various purposes, often to accompany text or convey a particular message. Illustrators use their artistic skills to produce images and that enhance or complement a written concept, story, or idea. This was my dream job for a long time and still my dream job. Since all of my family is working in art industry, I was always inspired by them, and being an illustrator was the dream of my life. Being an illustrator is a really easy thing because this job isn't stable as others and requires a lot of skills. But I know this is my dream job, so yeah. Alright. A therapist is a trained mental health professional who helps individuals, couples, or group addresses and manage psychological, emotional, and behavioral challenges. Therapists work with clients to improve their mental well-being, cope with stress, navigate relationships, and overcome various issues. I honestly didn't think of being a therapist at all, but when I think about it, it does kind of suit me since a lot of people always comes to me and talk about their problems. Sorry. And I did a major research for fine art, which is my current major. I've been majoring and studying art since I was young, and this was my only thing that got me passionate for my soul. Being an artist was my dream, and even though pursuing fine art major is not harder compared to other majors, I still find it hard sometimes. Alright, so based on the transferable skills, the skills that I acquired is customer service orientated, supervise others, accept responsibilities, desire to learn and improve, and solve problems. And skills that I need to improve on are meet deadlines, ability to plan, good time management. I found it funny for the skills that I need to improve on because all of those are like already listed to my MBTI personality type thing. So that really means I need to work on those things. Alright. Finally, my SMART goals is that since I was a child, my dream was to work at Nintendo and become an illustrator. To pursue that dream, I need to either graduate from Art Center and then get hired and apply to Nintendo when I get enough experiences, or to get an internship and get hired. Either way, I need to practice more of an art and create better portfolio. I have been working on my portfolio, but since I live independently and need to make money for myself and do everything other, I barely have free time and I can't really find the time to practice and get better at drawing like I used to. But I definitely need to be better on time management and make time so I can practice and pursue my dream. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much.